Hey guys, welcome back to another Borderlands 2 video. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to be taking on Hyperius the Invincible at overpowered level 8 with Maya the Siren. It's something I want to maybe get into, I'm not sure. Raid bossing is not something I'm used to or something that I do a lot of. But today I'm going to take you through the Hyperius fight of a way, and this is going to be a way for you to actually farm for the Norfleet if you guys want one. So with that said, let's get into the gear. The first thing you're going to want is a grog nozzle. It's self-explanatory. The healing on this thing's crazy. You guys know what it does. 65% healing to damage dealt. It's obvious. It's a staple for most of the raid boss fights, depending on who you are and how experienced, but get yourself a grog nozzle. The main two damage weapons, main two damage dealers that we're going to go with is the Flying Sandhawk. We're going to want it in two flavors. We're going to want it in fire. You're going to want it in corrosive. One's going to be for Hyperius. The other one's going to be for the loaders. It's up to you what parts you want on it. I recommend flying on both. Yes, it's a pain to get a Sandhawk that's perfect or Sandhawks from the actual quest. It takes some resetting. They're not hid behind a raid boss, so they are gettable. I'd recommend getting one of each. You'll see why in the video. The fourth slot's not really doesn't really matter. You can put a launcher in there, but honestly, I don't plan on going down, so we shouldn't need the fourth slot. You're going to want a B shield. Now, it's up to you what B shield you want. This one's an inflammable. Yours don't have to be, but a B shield for that slot. You're going to want a legendary cat. I normally run Blurred Trickster for everything on Maya, but in this fight, Blurred Trickster is not really useful. We can't take advantage of it, so we're going to use the legendary cat for the extra SMG damage. You're going to want some kind of singularity. It doesn't have to be this exact grenade. The Quasar's extremely good, but some sort of grenade that does singularity. Maybe you can go for a slag singularity so you can slag the robots, maybe. That's up to you. But singularity needs to be as your grenade. The next part's going to be kind of important. You're going to want to burn in the Ancients in fire and also burn in the Ancients in corrosive. You're going to start off with the fire for Hyperius, and then you can transfer in the fight to shoot the robots with the corrosive version, which actually makes a massive difference. So I think it's worth the extra time to swap to. So that's your overview of the gear. That's everything that we're going to use in the fight. There's nothing else involved in that. We're going to rock no badass rank because we don't need it. I'll show you a quick look at the bush of abilities, as I call it. It's a funny name, might catch on, but yeah, it's the bush of abilities. I don't really spec specifically to kill Hyperius. This is just a basic spec that I've been using with like Blurred Trickster, because you've got chain reaction and stuff you can swap out. But as long as you've got the main things active, like Reaper, you can use Wreck, you can use Mind's Eye, Foresight. I like these. I mean, any of you guys that know Siren, you know she's got an amazing amount of talents and abilities, but that's the spec we're going to use. So that's the spec, no badass rank, that's the gear. What's left now is to try and kill Hyperius. So you can start in this area. You can start off by hiding behind this post if you want. Pop out, shoot him and slag him. But honestly, you don't really have to, because what we're going to do is shoot him full clip, try and get every bullet on target, do as much damage in the first phase as possible, insta swap straight to your grog nozzle, and then we're going to start pulling the robots together. So get in a good area. Slag. Do as much damage as you can. Swap your weapon. You'll get damaged. Hit Hyperius, whichever robot you want to hit. The idea now is to pull the robots away from Hyperius. This is what we're going to try and do. Okay, we're in a good spot there. So you want to phase lock. That gives you a ruin, which has given them slag. Swap onto your different bone. Play into the robots from distance. Don't go too close, because you don't want to catch a stray bullet off a Sandhawk. That's the last thing you want. So one more converge into ruin. So you've done that. Now what you want to do is switch quick to fire. Swap to your fire weapon. Wait for your phase lock. Pull phase lock. And lay into Hyperius as much as possible before they put the shield back on. Shields back on. Swap to your grog. You can see the process of what we're going to do. On that second phase, just phase lock, back to your corrosive, switch to your bone. You see the pattern emerging. Just keep doing that between these phases, and that's how you do it. Keep pulling, converge, pull them together, put ruin, get all the slag damage. Because this can it can go different ways. It can go to the point where you run out of ammo completely because you're just using the same ammo type. And it's not the easiest way. There's quicker ways. It's not the fastest. my goal today is to give you a method to at least beat Hyperius to get the chance at the Norfleet. Okay, swap again. Onto that. Wait for your B shield to start building. Hit him with your... You screwed us there. We waited a little bit too long, but it's fine. You get the idea. I mean, you don't have to swap to the corrosive bone, but honestly, in a fight where you're going to be using all the same ammo types, I'd definitely keep swapping because the extra damage is going to help. So you just wait for his phase lock, wait for his shock, his Nova that he does, the thing that he does, and then in between those two, just hit your phase lock and keep your grog in your hand. It should keep you safe. Remember to always put Ruin on the robots because that's going to make it easier. So, right, we did it quicker. Swap straight onto fire, onto your grog, back onto your Sandor. Let's try and actually get a full amount of damage on him. You see the damage that you can actually do with Sandor from Hyperius. He doesn't like it. I'll put it that way. So now he's split from his robots. That's perfect. That's what you wanted. Stay alive, phase lock, and hit him with the weapon as much as possible. Swap your weapon. Hit him with Ruin. Smash Hyperius with Ruin. Right, let's kill some robots that way. Okay. So again, this is now just rinse and repeat. This is all you have to do with Hyperius. You just have to basically goad his attack, jump out of the way, rinse and repeat, wait for him to do his bad attack, get cloud kill on the robots, which will keep you alive through the grog, which is easy, easy, easy. Jump around the corner. This should kill him. Hyperius deleted. Not too risky, not too difficult. That's Hyperius fight. That's an extremely easy way to do it. We used quite a bit of ammo, as I said. But we didn't use too much because the bone swap. Always make sure you swap onto the bone because that's going to help you. The extra damage makes a massive difference and it's going to make the fight better for you and least chance of running out of ammo. So, as far as that fight's concerned, this is lent towards people that probably don't know too much about the game, but they want a Norfleet. They've not got a team to play with. You can do all this solo. You can get all the gear that you need solo. And I find it kind of not an easy fight, but it's a good fight. So we can take you back through that if you want. So it's just repetitive now. All you've got to do is learn the method and then stick to it. That's literally all you're doing. So again, up to Hyperius. Slag him, do as much damage as possible, swap weapons. Pull that robot there. I'm going to try and get him out to Hyperius' way somehow. This one's going to cause me trouble if we get it in the middle. Right, just spend a few more grenades trying to get him out his way. Okay, right, bone swap onto corrosion. Pull them together. We already took 3 shields off. Pull the 4th dude. Swap as quick as you can, back to fire. Swap onto your fire weapon. Hit him with Ruin. Wait for B shield to come back. Absolutely murder Hyperius. This is how you do it. Okay, so if you get it right, if you've learned the fight properly, you can now see exactly what you can do to Hyperius. I've got to make sure we got the right bone on because this is kind of stupid, the damage I've just done to him there. We must have it on. You want him to split from his robots. As soon as he starts jumping, this fight becomes loads easier. Okay, right. As long as they don't do his Nova, it's going to do it. Get yourself cloud kill on the robots. We might be able to kill him here if we get some luck. We've got a decent attack. Let's slag him. That's not a perfect Hyperius fight, but that's as quick as you can do it if you get it right. I'm glad we got a really good one recorded. That's the fight. That's in a nutshell. That's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. I wanted to show you how to do it properly. We used loads less ammo. In the fight before, we used 1,200 bullets. In that fight, we used 600 bullets. So you can do it in twice the time. That's the best kill that I've got so far. That gives you a perfect example of how you do this fight. So go out, get yourself a Norfleet, use the gear, grog nozzle, burst hand hooks, B-shield cat, burning the ancients. That's the bush of abilities. Copy that if you want to, use your own build if you want to. No badass rank, that was perfect. A really good end to the video. I'm using Spin the Cylinder and All CNI for the customizations. But yeah, thank you for joining me on that. I'm hoping that some of you guys get something out of that and you can actually kill Hyperius and get your Norfleet. But the second fight was absolutely perfect. I'm glad we got that recorded. So yes, with that said, if you like the video, if you like the content we've been creating recently, by all means, like the video, comment on the video and subscribe. By all means, share it with people, see if we can get to that 1,000 subs mark. We're pretty close so far. But it's been good fun. That's the video. Go get your Norfleet, kill Hyperius, have some fun. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Y'all have a good night.